The following is a special presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Hi there, my name is Ron Chuckett. Welcome to the program. And normally, well, we're going to upset the cat over here. Normally, I don't necessarily do what-if games, but I'm looking to try a new setup here to stream 2nd and 10 football, and why not replay the NFC Championship game with a twist. How about let's give San Francisco a healthy quarterback and see what happens. We know how good Jalen Hurts is. They made the Super Bowl last year, for goodness sakes. But let's give San Francisco a chance to actually be competitive. So this is an exhibition game played on this 29th day of August 2023, and I'm not going to do it. So we're going to do a couple twists with it. So that's the first one. The other one you'll see in a moment. As Retro Sports Network presents Exhibition Football tonight from whatever they call the field in Philadelphia this week. I think it's still Lincoln Financial Field. It is a replay of the 2022 NFC Championship game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by, I don't know why I'm looking at the camera, DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. So this is the overall view here. The Eagles are designated a 4-point favorite over San Francisco. The Giants the 49ers, see him in the baseball thing, key players, Trent Williams at one of the tackles, Nick Bosa, the defensive end, Jimmy Garoppolo, who will get the call for San Francisco at quarterback, Fred Warner at one of the linebackers, and Talanoa Hufanga is going to be the star safety for the 49ers. For the Eagles, it'll be Jalen Hurts at quarterback, A.J. Brown, their top wide receiver, Jason Kelsey is their center, Hassan Reddick, one of the great linebackers, and Devonta Smith, wide receiver and punting return. If we look at the overall numbers here, Philadelphia, as we said, a 4-point favorite. Philly is a better team passing. They have a better long threat. They're better protecting the quarterback, although San Francisco is better on the ground. Special teams, both teams can kick rather well. Philly a little bit better. Punting, they're even. Kick returns and punt returns belong to San Francisco. Both teams throw a lot of picks. San Francisco is pretty good, though, with the fumbles and penalties. San Francisco is a little worse than Philadelphia. The Eagles have won the toss, and because it's modern football, we must defer. And San Francisco will receive. So Cameron Dicker will kick off for the Eagles, and Ray McLeod is back deep to return it. And it won't be returned. It's a touchback. So it'll be Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. Christian McCaffrey, the lone setback here on 1st and 10. Kyle Juszczyk is the blocking back. Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk are the wide receivers for the 49ers. George Kittle, the tight end, and McCaffrey can make 5 catches out of the backfield. 1st and 10 for the 49ers on their own 25. A beautiful day, as you can see. 82 degrees, partly cloudy skies, 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing left or across the screen. So McCaffrey on 1st and 10. Give us to Christian. He's going to get some good room before Darius Slay brings him down for a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the 49ers on their own 32-yard line. Jeff Wilson, Elijah Mitchell can also run, although McCaffrey is the only one that can receive out of the backfield. Let's meet that San Francisco offensive line. It'll be Jake Brendel at center. Mike McGlinchey and Trent Williams. Trent Williams, that right tackle, is incredible. Spencer Burford was out for picture day, and Aaron Banks are the guards. Defensively for Philadelphia, they play a 4-3. It'll be it'll be Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox on the ends. Hargraves, the true nose tackle, and Josh Sweat will line up on the end. To the linebackers, Hassan Reddick for the Eagles will fill up the middle. TJ Edwards and Kazir White, hopefully I got that close to right, are the outside linebackers. Defensive backs for the Eagles, Darius Slay and James Bradbury. The corners, Marcus Epps and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Isn't that Dave's dog? Are the safeties. Second and 3 for the 49ers on their own 32. Medium pass to Samuel the call. The Eagles have a run defense. Garoppolo back to throw. He's got Samuel open at the 45. He's over midfield, 40, 35, 30-yard line. Darius Slay brings him down, and that is a gain of 38. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers on the Philadelphia 31st drive of the ball game. Elijah Mitchell comes into solo running back with Kyle, the blocking back, right there. Kyle really can't catch either. 1st and 10, Eagles in the zone. Garoppolo gives to Mitchell, and Elijah gets 7. Cut right back into it before Karan Johnson can make the tackle. So 2nd down and 3 for the 49ers on the Eagle 23. Opening drive of the game. Garoppolo's going to go the medium pass to Kittle. The Eagles double eye Garoppolo for Kittle, and that play is broken up. 3rd down and 3 for the 49ers on the Eagles 23, and Robbie Gould is certainly good from that distance. Mitchell again on a run. Eagles play for it. Give is to Mitchell, and Philly read that one all the way. Mitchell isn't going to go anywhere. And with 12:18 to go in the first quarter, Robbie Gould comes out for the kick. This will be from 40 yards. And when the 49ers need to punt, it'll be Mitch Wisnowski with it. So Gould for the punt from 40 yards, for the kick from 40 yards. It is on its way. It is no good. So 5 plays and 52 yards, and the Eagles missed that. Wow. The dice roll was an 85. That was good on a 1-82, and so Gould will miss. So Jalen Hurts comes out for the Eagles. Miles Sanders and Boston Scott, the 2 running backs, conventional running backs, as you see them set up in a pro set. Kaz Watkins and Devonta Smith, the wide receivers. A.J. Brown and Zach Pascal. A.J. Brown probably the 2nd best receiver for the Eagles, but Watkins gets the start. Dallas Goedert is the tight end. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sanders and Scott aren't great pass catchers out of the backfield. And Hurts, of course, has legs, and he knows how to use them. Give to Sanders on 1st and 10 from the Eagles 30. That's what the 49ers thought. And Hassan Ridgeway knocked him down after a gain of 2. Here is the Eagles' offensive line. Jason Kelsey is your center, and he's one of the best in the business. Jordan Balida and Lane Johnson are the tackles. Landon Dickerson and Isaac Somalo are the guards. The starting defense for the 49ers, they play a 4-3. Givens and Eric Armstead are the nose tackles. Nick Bosa, again, one of the all-time best, or at least in the modern era. It would normally be Samson Ebukam lining up on the right side, but I believe it is Omeniyu. The linebackers, Fred Warner in the middle, Dre Greenlaw and Aziz Al-Shair on the right side. The defensive backs, Talanoa Hufanga and Tashawn Gibson, are the safeties. The corners, Chavarius Ward and Deamador Lenoir, are both the corners, and please forgive me on how these were pronounced. Second down and 8 from the Eagles' 32. Hurts. Medium pass to Devonta Smith is the call. San Francisco plays for the run. Smith has it at the 46. He gets nailed after making the catch. Gibson knocks him out of bounds, but it'll be 1st and 10 from the Eagles on their own 45. So 1st and 10 right there. 2 plays, 15 yards. Hurts puts his hands over his ear holes as he hears the play called in from the sideline. And they're going to wait for Goddard on a medium pass. They double Smith to San Francisco. Hurts looks around, throws to Dallas, and that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Miles Sanders on a draw is the call. Kitchen sink blitz for San Francisco. Give this to Sanders. Won't get much out of that. He reaches around again and will get a yard. So 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles on their opening drive. Boston Scott comes out. A.J. Brown will come in as the Eagles go 3 wide. Medium pass to Brown is the call. San Francisco playing a nickel, and they're going to do blitz Brown. Hurts can't get out of it. Nick Bosa delivers the sack for a loss of 3. So it was kind of a Chinese fire drill right from the start. And Hurts couldn't get out of the sack, which is a surprise because he is a great scrambler. So 4th and 12, and the Eagles will punt. Aaron Sipas will punt. And I can't wait for all the comments about all the names I pronounced wrong. It'll be Ray McLeod back deep to return it for San Francisco. Sipas stands on his 28. Flagged is down. High end over and kick caught the 14 and return of 12, but let's see what the flag is.
Holding. Offense.
Well, let's see if that was before or after the snap. Prior to the punt, and so San Francisco declines a penalty. Al Wilson is our referee. That's the voice you'll hear. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Their 2nd drive of the game. They start on the 26th. Mitchell remains in the backfield. Samuel and Ayuk, the wide receivers. Kittle, the tight end, on a medium pass. Garoppolo gives it to Kittle at the 35, and he gets 16 yards before James Bradbury rode him out of bounds. So 1st and 10. Philadelphia doubled Ayuk, and Garoppolo saw that and went to his tight end. 1st and 10, 42-yard line. Jeff Wilson in the game. In the backfield for Kyle Shanahan's 49ers. He will get the carry. Philly playing for the pass. Give to Jeff Wilson. P.J. Edwards misses the tackle, and Wilson will fall forward for 3. 2nd down and 7 for the 49ers. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Their 2nd possession in a scoreless game. The blocking back is out. They'll go 3 wide. Jawan Jennings comes in as the 3rd receiver at the top of your screen. Medium pass to Jennings from Garoppolo. Philly doubles the wrong receiver. Garoppolo should have it. Looks for Jennings, and it's thrown right at Darius Slay, who knocks it away, and it'll be 3rd down and 7. So he read the right defense, but it was not a very good pass. It's a warm night here in Philly, 82 degrees. Again, this is a what if. This is not a true replay of the NFC Championship game from this January. So 3rd down. McCaffrey is in the ball game. Medium short to Christian McCaffrey. The call on 3rd and 7. They double Kittle. Garoppolo looks for McCaffrey. Has it at the 49. And James Bradbury makes a tackle. But they are a yard short. So McCaffrey went to reach and could not get it. And with 4th and 1 on the Eagle 49. And they are going to go. So Jennings and Ayuk come out. 2 tight end set. Tyler Croft will come in. And Kyle Juszczyk will be the blocking back. But this is Garoppolo's ball all the way. They expect McCaffrey to get the handoff, sneak, and he'll lose a yard. So the Eagles sniff that one out. And Garoppolo just didn't get any traction from his line. So 1st and 10 from the from the midfield stripe. Scoreless game, 7:55 to go first quarter. Again, 3 wide receivers. It's Sanders all by himself in the backfield with Watkins, Smith, and Brown, the wide receivers. Medium long to Brown. San Francisco dropping back. They double Brown. Hurts goes in that direction anyway for A.J. Has it at the 49er 35. Hufanga knocked him down after a gain of 15. But 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the San Francisco 35. Watkins out. Boston Smith in the block. Jalen Hurts is going to call his own number. They double up on Browns. Hurts gets around the corner, has room, and gets 7 yards before Ambry Thomas can make the tackle. 2nd down and 3 for the Eagles. Scoreless game here in the first quarter. Scott comes out. Pascal comes in as Watkins sits down. Sanders will get the call on the ground. The 49ers double up A.J. Brown, give to Sanders, and Sanders gets a good hole through the line and a first down. Before Hufanga knocked him down after a gain of 15. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the 49er 13. After a very good run, and Cameron Dicker says, just let me know when you need me. And they say, well, we'll let you know that after we score a touchdown. Medium pass to Devonta Smith, the call. They double Brown. Hurts has an open receiver. Smith stretches, but can't get there. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles inside the 49er red zone at the 13-yard line. They're going to try for Goddard or Goddard, the tight end. I forgot how to pronounce it. They double up Brown again. They look for Dallas, and Hufanga makes the play, and it's 3rd down and 10. So the 49ers defense has tightened up here in the red zone. 5 plays, 37 yards for Brown, or Hurts on this drive. Smith on a medium short. 49ers play bump and run. They double up Smith. Hurts looks around for Smith, and it's thrown behind him, and he has it at the 9. It is a catch, but because the 49ers were jamming up on the wide receivers, it is only a gain of 4. And so Cameron Dicker of Beverly Hills will come out for the first points of this ball game. He will try a 26-yard field goal. Wind is blowing across the field, and this doesn't help or hurt. Dicker from 26. This was the break to tie. It is up, and it is good. 6 plays, 41 yards, 2:41 off the clock. Cameron wasn't there in picture day. It is the Eagles 3, the 49ers nothing. So Ray McLeod stands at his goal line to return the kick. 5:10 to go in the opening stanza. Dicker sends this one back for a touchback. And San Francisco sets up from their own 25. No change. Actually, yeah, we're not going to have a double tight end formation here. Hayek and Jennings as the 49ers go 3 wide. McCaffrey all by himself behind Garoppolo, and don't expect Jimmy to run. McCaffrey on a medium short pass. Philly was looking for a pass all the way. McCaffrey has it at the 29, and Bradbury knocks him out after a gain of 4. So McCaffrey circled to the outside, but the Eagles just kind of kept a close eye on him. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the 49ers. McCaffrey on the ground, Philly in his zone, give to Christian. He's got room, breaks 3 into the secondary before he's knocked down for a gain of 9 by Sean Bradley, who they tell me is not on loan from the Philadelphia 76ers. So McCaffrey runs for the 1st down. 4:06 to go. Medium pass to Jawan Jennings is the call. Philly to bump and run. The double kill. Garoppolo has time. He looks over the middle. Jennings has it at the 47. TJ Edwards knocks him down at the 48. Now they're going to measure. Nope, they are just short. 2nd down and 1, but always good to get 9 yards on 1st down. Mitchell in the ball game. They remain 3 wide. Elijah should get the carry. Philly in his zone. Give to Mitchell, and Elijah gets 8 yards before TJ Edwards ripped him down. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers on the Eagle 45 here in the late stages of the 1st quarter. Medium long to Deebo Samuel. Philly in a run defense. Garoppolo, he's hurried, and he's brought down by Fletcher Cox, which is good because that pass was going to get picked off. So if you take the lesser of the two evils, say that 10 times fast, Fletcher Cox will take the sack. Garoppolo does not want to throw the ball away, and it's 2nd down and 17. Jeff Wilson in the ball game now. Wilson on the 48-yard line will run the draw. Garoppolo calls it out. That's a good call as Philly doubled up on the receivers, and Hassan Reddick will get him after a gain of 7 back to the original line of scrimmage on the Philly 45. Robbie Gould says, I'm not that good. Jennings out, McCaffrey and Jusizik on 3rd and 10, but this is going to be a medium short to McCaffrey. See if they can get 10. Bump and run is on. They play for the short pass. Garoppolo finds McCaffrey at the 41. Gets some room. He's only going to get 7, however, and it is a gain of, it'll leave him with 4th and 3 at the Eagle 38-yard line. So they are not in field goal range here. They are short. And they're going to go. McCaffrey on the ground. Eagles play for it. McCaffrey has it and gets stuck by Sean Bradley for a loss of 1. So the Eagles defense is flying pretty high here towards the end of the 1st quarter, holding on to a 3-0 lead. 1st and 10 for Hurts. He's going to try the bomb to Brown. See if they can catch him off guard. They double up on Smith. He looks for the bomb. Brown is open. Got it. 25-yard line, 20. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 61 yards from Hurts to Brown. And it's 9-0 Eagles. Just too easy of a play. And Hurts, known for what he can do for his legs, but his arms are pretty good too. Cameron Dicker comes in for the extra point, and that's good. So 1 play, 48 yards, and 8 seconds off the clock. With 31 seconds to go in the 1st quarter, it's the Eagles 10, the 49ers nothing. Ray McLeod back from Dicker's kick, and Cameron boots it deep in the end zone. So the 49ers, with 31 seconds to go, will take it at the 25-yard line. McCaffrey and Mitchell in the backfield in a pro set. It'll be Mitchell. Philly playing for the pass. Gives to Mitchell, and Elijah gets 4. And we have played 15 minutes here at Lincoln Financial Field. It's been all Philadelphia so far. 10-0. So the scoring summary, Dicker with a field goal with 5:10 to go. And then Brown, a 61-yard pass from Hurts. And that's been the lone scoring. Garoppolo 6 of 8 for 80. Hurts 4 of 7 for 93. Net yards in favor of San Francisco. They've had the ball 9 minutes and 45 seconds, but they haven't been able to do anything with it. By the way, Elliott hurt for the Eagles as their kicker, and no Ebukam as the end for San Francisco. The leading pass receiver is Christian McCaffrey. He's made 3 catches for 17 yards. So 2nd and 6, the 49ers. Now will go from right to left. Wind does not help, nor does it hurt. Jawan Jennings in as they go back to a 3 wide receiver set. Samuel on a medium pass. Eagles play man-to-man and tight. Garoppolo has to look around, looks for Ayuk, and that is incomplete. Not a good pass, and Garoppolo knew it. 3rd down and 6. They're going to go medium to George Kittle here on 3rd down. Garoppolo goes in that direction. There might be a flag down there. Bradley made contact with it too early.
Defense.
Well, it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct because Bradley celebrated a bit too early. And so instead of them having to get the punt, San Francisco will gladly take the 15 yards and the 1st down.
1st down.
Thanks, Al. So 1st and 10 from the 49er 44 as we start the 2nd quarter. Medium pass to Samuel is the call. Philly on a safety blitz. Garoppolo, a little high on the pass, but Samuel has it at the 48. Kevon Wallace knocks him down at the Eagle 41, but that is a gain of 15, and the 49ers are indeed moving the football. McCaffrey on the run. Philly doubling up a receiver. McCaffrey gets into the secondary, and Christian Ellis knocks it away. Marcus Epps falls on it for the Eagles, and that is a 14-yard gain and a fumble. So the 49ers turn it over as they march deep into Philadelphia territory. All for naught for the Eagles as they now have a 10-0 lead and the ball on the turnover. So it'll be Miles Sanders again in the backfield. 3 wide receivers, Smith, Brown, and Pascal for the Eagles. It's going to be a blitz for San Francisco. Give us to Sanders, and Miles is brought down by Fred Warner after a gain of 3. 2nd and 7, warm day here in Philadelphia. Again, this is not the real NFC Championship game. But we wanted to give San Francisco a chance to play with the quarterback. And guess what? It hadn't helped so far, has it? Goddard, Goddard, Dallas on a medium pass. Hurts throws over the middle. Not a good pass at all. And it'll be 3rd down and 7. So Hurts points to his helmet, says, yeah, that's on me. Kenneth Gainwell comes in the ball game. Gainwell can make pass catches. 3rd down and 7. 13:15 to go. 1st half. Bump and run for the Niners. A double Smith. Hurts drops back. Looks for Gainwell on the screen. Has it at the 27 in room. 30, 35, 40. He's brought down by Tavarius Moore just over midfield at the San Francisco 49-yard line. So Hurts gives Gainwell a wink as they come back to the huddle. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles, just over midfield. Gainwell's going to run it here. They're looking for a short pass. Give us to Gainwell from Hurts. And Kenneth is stumped by T.Y. McGill for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 now for the Eagles. Following the turnover, they lead it 10-0 here. Hurts on a design play, but they couldn't get the play called, and Jalen has to call timeout. So 2 timeouts left for the Eagles here in the first half. Going to run a draw from Hurts. They double Smith. Hurts keeps it on a draw, has some room. Gibson fills the gap, and Hurts only gets 3. So the 2 times they've run Hurts intentionally, San Francisco has stopped it. 3rd down and long. Smith on a medium pass. Nickel defense looking for Smith, and that's broken up by Hufanga. And the Eagles will have to punt from the San Francisco 48. So Aaron Siposs comes out. Ray McLeod back along his goal line to return it. It should be a coffin corner punt. Kick is in the air, and this will pin the 49ers as they let it roll at the San Francisco 4. So a 44-yard punt, no return, and Garoppolo and company take over on their own 4-yard line. Cloud the blocking back in with Elijah Mitchell. We'll get the ball on a run. Philly playing for the pass. Give us to Mitchell. And Elijah got a fake, and now he's in the clear. What a block by Kyle Juszczyk, because I thought he was trapped in the backfield. He did a spin around, did Mitchell, and then found an opening in the clear. Got into the secondary rather quickly, and Darius Slay brought him down after a gain of 13. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers. McCaffrey and Jennings now in the game, so 3 wide receivers set as they get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Samuel on a medium pass. Garoppolo has him. He's, however, going to be flushed. Looks around, and Brandon Graham knocks him down at the 9-yard line. So the Eagles' pass rush has come into full effect in this one, haven't they? McCaffrey on the draw from the 9-yard line, and this might be a good move as Philly was playing for a pass. McCaffrey has daylight. There he goes. He gets a gain of 12 before Avonte Maddox will make the stop. So 3rd down and 6. And a good call by Shanahan. It is still 3rd and long, but they're at their own 21. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Kittle on a medium pass is the call. Garoppolo, he's open. He looks for Kittle. Has it at the 30. That was a low catch, so he's brought down immediately, but it is a gain of 9. And the chains will move with 8:15 to go. 1st and 10 for the 49ers on their own 30. Jordan Mason is in the game for San Francisco in the backfield, and he will get the call. Eagles play for the pass. Give us to Mason, and Jordan gets 8 yards. Again, looked like he was stopped at the line, but he waited and waited. And Kittle made a good block. The seas parted, and Mason makes it 2nd down and 2 on the 49er 38. Jeff Wilson, the lone setback now behind Garoppolo. Wilson will get the run. The Eagles play for the pass. Give us to Wilson. And Jeff will get 3 yards and a fresh set of downs at the San Francisco 41. Brandon Ayuk on a medium pass is the call. Philadelphia doubles up on him. Garoppolo goes in that direction anyway, and he makes a catch. He won't get very much out of it, but he did make the catch. He'll get a gain of 6, and it will be 2nd down and 4 from the 49er 47. Tyron Davis-Price is now in the backfield. The lone setback behind Jimmy Garoppolo. 2nd and 4 from the 49er 47. Again, Philly playing for the pass, and Davis-Price gets a gain of 6. And as you can see, they give him the first down, spotted at the Eagle 47. 5:27 to go. And Garoppolo has not had the greatest of games. This is the most sustained drive the 49ers have had on the afternoon. McCaffrey now back in the backfield. Medium short pass to him. Philly bumping and running. Garoppolo tries to find McCaffrey, and Bradbury gets a hand in there and breaks it up. So 2nd and 10 for the 49ers. 5:21 to go, first half. McCaffrey will get the ball on the ground. Philly playing for the pass. McCaffrey has some room and will get a gain of 7. And it'll be 3rd down and 3. This would be 57 yards, and Gould says, no, yeah, I need more. Samuel on a medium pass. Philly playing for the run. Garoppolo back to throw it, and Debo has it knocked away by Darius Slay, and Wisnowski is going to have to punt. So again, the 49ers are left short. Britton Covey back to return it for the Eagles, but no one's touching this one. They're watching for the fake. No. Good punt. Eagles hope to roll it over, and that will be a touchback. And so this time they start on their own 20-yard line. 4:26 to go first half. It's the Eagles 10, the 49ers nothing. Gainwell starts in the backfield, and Hurts will give it to him. San Francisco expecting that, and Gainwell gets 3 yards before Dre Greenlaw can make the tackle. 3:46 to go in the first half. The Eagles have a 10-point lead and 2 timeouts. Screen to Gainwell. 49ers playing a bump and run. Gainwell has it at the 20, 30. He's brought down by Samuel Womack at the 39. So that's a gain of 16. The Eagles will let the clock run. Boston Scott is in the game. 1st and 10, 3 wide receivers. Devonta Smith on a medium pass is the call. They double Brown. Hurts has an open receiver, maybe. He looks for Smith, and that was not even close. So 2nd and 10. Goddard on a medium short, or Goddard. Kitchen sink blitz for San Francisco. Hurts finds Dallas at the 47. George Odom, as he gets over midfield, makes a tackle at the San Francisco 47. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10 there. 2:27 to go in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're driving 4 plays, 33 yards. Hurts will call his own number on a draw. He waits. He looks. He's got a block. He gets to the line, and he gets 6. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So at the 2-minute warning, Hurts, decent run, 3 wide receivers, 2nd and 4 on the San Francisco 41. Dicker says you need to give me a whole bunch more yards. And Hurts says, okay. Screen to Scott on 2nd and 4 is the call. San Francisco doubles the tight end. Scott has it at the 42. No room, and he's pushed out of bounds for a loss of 1. So 3rd and 5 for Hurts and company from the Niner 42, and they're not really in much of a position to kick from there. They're going to have to throw it. A.J. Brown on a medium pass. 49ers jam the line. They double the tight end. Hurts looks for Brown over the middle at the 31-yard line. Hufanga closes at the 25, and he fumbles. They're going to sort this one out. Who's got it? Devonta Smith makes the catch, or makes the recovery, and it's a gain of 17.
Timeout offense.
And the Eagles take a moment to gather themselves. First and 10 on the San Francisco 25. They are in Dicker range. Sanders on an inside run here. And he will get 4 yards. They will not call timeout. That puts the ball in the middle of the field, and it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 21. Sanders on the screen. San Francisco looks at Brown. Hurts takes a long look, then runs around over to Smith, who has it at the 22. Lenore makes the tackle at the 17. They will not call time. They're going to need 2 yards on 3rd down and have 50 seconds left. So a good scramble, and Hurts got something out of nothing. They got 4 yards there. 50 seconds left in the first half. 10-0 Eagles. Hurts is going to call his own number. The Niners play for Sanders. Hurts gets the gap and gets 1 yard. So the Eagles will not call time. We'll see if San Francisco calls time. Nobody calls time, and Dicker says, let's do this. So this will be from 33. This first half has been all Philadelphia. Dicker from 33. It is up, and it is good. So he's 2 for 2 on the ball game, and with 12 seconds to go, it is the Eagles 13, the 49ers nothing. And they'll boom it to Ray McLeod, and that's a touchback, so no time to come off the clock. And Garoppolo will just take a knee, and that should be the first half. We played 30 minutes. The Eagles are going to get the ball back. It is 13-0 Philadelphia. So the only scoring in the second quarter, a 33-yard field goal from Dicker. I'm going to take a drink. You can look at this, and we'll just read it to you in a second anyway. Jalen Hurts having the better of the 2 quarterbacking days, 10 for 16 for $164 and a score. McCaffrey on the ground, 6 carries, 48. And McCaffrey, the reason why he's shown as the leading receiver is because he's made the most catches. Net yards, 204 for the Eagles. They've got 161 of that in the air. And 200 for San Francisco, who's done more running the ball than passing. Pretty clean game, only 1 penalty so far, and that went in the Eagles. Both teams have made sacks, San Francisco 2, and they've turned it over once, Philadelphia 1. So Garoppolo 9 for 15 for 110. McCaffrey 6 carries for 48. So San Francisco, a good ground game. But they need to get something going in the air as they trail by nearly 2 touchdowns. Hurts, as we said, 10 for 16 Sanders, 5 carries for 24. Hurts, San Francisco's contained him, 4 carries for 17. And Brown, with that long 61-yard touchdown pass, has 3 catches for 93. For those of you interested in the defensive stats, the Slay 4 tackles for the Eagles, and Greenlaw 3 tackles and assist for the 49ers. Special teams, not much for San Francisco. Gould missed his lone field goal chance. Dicker is 2 for 2. And again, not a lot of punting. And those are the drives. 36 plays for the Niners and 30 plays for the Eagles. Eagles have had it in the red zone twice and gotten a whopping 6 points out of it. Philly will take the ball. Boston Scott and Kez Watkins back to return it. And Gould will boom this one all the way to Pittsburgh. So the Eagles moving left to right as we start the second half. They lead 13-0. Sanders in the backfield. And he will get the carry. San Francisco watching for the pass. Give us to Sanders. And Miles gets a couple yards before Eric Armstead can make the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Too early to be running down the clock, but Philly isn't going to be all that much of a hurry either. It's Sanders' name again. 49ers watching for the pass. All-out blitz. Sanders gets around it, but only for a yard as Nick Bosa brings him down. It'll be 3rd down and 7 from the Eagles' 28. Pascal on a medium short. San Francisco jamming the line. Hurts can't find him as Fred Warner was all over him, and that will be an incomplete pass. So 4th and 7 for the Eagles. They will punt. Aaron Sipis will come out to do the honors. He'll stand at his 13-yard line. Ray McLeod back deep at his 30 for the 49ers. And that's a gorgeous punt. McLeod at his own 20. He spins forward for 6. 52 on the punt, 46 on the net. So 13:37 to go in the third quarter as Garoppolo comes down to business here to start the second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns. It should be more, to be honest. McCaffrey on a medium short, 1st and 10. Eagles play bump and run. Garoppolo finds him, and McCaffrey had a bit of room, but he couldn't fake out James Bradbury, and that is a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 from the San Francisco 32. Oops, what did I call? I called something here. Garoppolo again to McCaffrey. He's got it, and that will be a gain of 6. As Coach Juckett got a little careless with the buttons and called a medium short pass when he wasn't trying to call a medium short pass. Anywho, 1st and 10 for San Francisco on their own 38. McCaffrey on the ground. Eagles play a bump and run, but
encroachment. Defense.
Somebody moved. And that's 5 freebie yards. And so 1st and 5 from their own 43. Bomb to Ayuk is the call. That's who the Eagles have doubled. Looks for Samuel instead, and that will be incomplete. So all that to be 2nd and 5. Philly playing tight. They're keying on McCaffrey on the ground, and that's what it is. And Javon Hargrave stood him up for a loss of 2. Goodness gracious, Buffy St. Marie. So after the back-to-back completions to McCaffrey, San Francisco hasn't been able to move the football. Jenkins on a medium pass. Philly doubling up on Samuel. Garoppolo throws to Jennings, has it at the 49, And that is a gain of 9. TJ Edwards makes the tackle, but not before the sticks get moved. So 1st and 10 right at midfield. Mitchell in the ball game. In the backfield, he will get it. Philly in his own. Mitchell won't get much. Oh, you get 5 out of that. That's pretty good. Ron Johnson with the tackle. 2nd down and 5. Medium pass to Kittle on 2nd down. Garoppolo looking around, looking for Kittle. Shifts receivers, going to take it off. He's got room, but Bradbury knocks it out, and Hassan Reddick has it for the Eagles at the 37-yard line. So James Bradbury went and put the helmet right on the ball. Garoppolo, not known as being a runner. He got 8 on it before he coughed it up. And another drive for the 49ers, absolutely stymied. Smith on a medium pass on 1st and 10. Niners double him. Hurts throws that way. Smith has it at the 45, and Tavarius Moore will hold him to a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. Just about 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles, they lead by 13, but it feels a lot more than that, doesn't it? Sanders on a run. They play for the pass, give to Sanders and Fred Warner. They'll make a measure. Everyone pointing.
1st down.
Got it. So the Eagles moving the football on their own 47. Medium short to the tight end. San Francisco in his own. Hurts has all day. Finds Dallas. There's a flag down at the 45 of San Francisco. He might go. He could go. 20. He's brought down by Ward at the 14. Huge flag, though.
Legal use of hands. Offense.
Oh. Well, there was some clutching and grabbing, and Celine Dion says it's all coming back to them now. And instead of it being 1st and 10 on the 49er 14, they are backed up to their own 37 on a 1st and 20. And Jalen says everybody hurts now, and so he's going to run it. He rolls out. He's got room. He's got more than 2. And he gets through. Now he's loose. What's he going to do? He gets to the 48. He pretty much dragged 2 San Francisco defenders 11 yards. It is now 2nd and 9. And just kind of a wry smile from Hurts as he goes back into the huddle. 2nd down. This time it's Miles Sanders. San Francisco will nickel blitz. Give to Sanders, and Jimmy Ward will stop him after a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 6 from their own. Well, now they're over midfield at the 49er 49. Oh, my darling, Clementine. So they're going to wait for Goddard at the 49 on a medium short. San Francisco jamming the line, and Hurts is going to run, and Demetrius Flanagan-Foles brings him down after a loss of 4. Hurts realized he was in trouble, but he just couldn't quite scramble around it. And for this, and Sipsis is going to be back to punt. Ray McLeod back to return it. He sits at about his 12-yard line. 13-0 Eagles. High end over and take him at the 12. And McLeod gets a gain of 12. And that's where Garoppolo and company will set up. Jeff Wilson in the backfield. They're going to run it. You can still do that. 6:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. In a game that, again, as I said a few moments ago, feels like it's all Eagles, and but it's only 13-0. Wilson on the ground. Philly playing for the pass. They give us to Wilson, and he gets 2. And the Eagles will take that all day. 2nd down and 8. Wilson on a medium short pass is the call. Philly jamming the line. Garoppolo looking, throws, and White will get a hand up to break it up, and it's third down. So even given a good quarterback, the Eagles have given the 49ers all that in a bag of chips so far. Samuel on a medium pass. He's going to go in that direction in the square out. Has it at the 35, and White will bump him out, but not before he gets a big first down. So Debo has the ball spotted at their 37-yard line. McCaffrey on the ground. Philly jams the line. Blitz coming. Christian going to get some room to the 45. He gets a gain of 8, but there's a flag.
Flagrant face mask.
Oh.
Defense.
Oh. Well, you can watch in the replay as McCaffrey's neck gets twisted. It's a 15-yard penalty.
First down.
They brought it. It'll be spotted at the Eagle 40. So one of the better drives by San Francisco in this ballgame. Ross Dwelly is in at tight end. It's going to be a medium long to him. Philly playing a bump and run. Garoppolo has to look around, and Josh Schweck brings him down for a loss of 8. The line forgot to block, and the ball will be backed up to the Philadelphia 48. Elijah Mitchell will get the ball on the draw. 2nd and 18, and that was the right call.
False start. Offense.
Because Philly was in a zone with extra defensive backs, but somebody jumped. So let's just keep this a secret between us, okay? 2nd and 23, going to run the same play. The double Dwelly give is to Mitchell on the draw, and Elijah cuts to his left and has room. Marcus Epps brings him down at the 40. But Mitchell turned that into a gain of 13. 3rd and 10 for the 49ers on the Eagle 40. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. McCaffrey on a medium short. They play zone to the Eagles. McCaffrey won't get there, as T.J. Edwards knocked it high in the air and couldn't come down with it. And now you're really in no man's land. If you punt, you're pretty much setting up a touchback. They are not in range for Gould, and it would have been a 57-yarder. And Garoppolo can't quick kick it, so Wisniewski will punt to Britton Covey. Philly playing for the fake. Wisniewski hoping for a bounce. Does he get it? No, that's a touchback. And so once again, advantage Eagles. 2:44 to go, third quarter. It's the Eagles 13, the 49ers nothing. No wait for Dallas. Medium pass from the 20. San Francisco in the zone. Goddard has it at the 28. Hufanga closes. Can't get anything else beyond that. And that will be a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. 2:02 to go. Sanders will try to run for the first down. San Francisco blitz fumble. And Azeez Al-Shahir will make the recovery. Hurts did not get the snap from Kelsey, and the ball was on the ground. So the 49ers start in scoring range at the Eagle 28. Dwelly on a medium long. They double him. Garoppolo goes that way. Dwelly looks. He's going. Josh Jobe, stride for stride, knocks it out of his hand. 2nd and 10. Kyle the blocking back in. Jeff Wilson in the backfield. 1:44 to go in the third. Garoppolo gives to Wilson. That's the right call. Big hole. But Dean knocks him down at the 18. Here comes the change. The measurement. No. Third down and 1, but a big 9 on second down. Wilson, medium short. Eagles playing for the run. Garoppolo is going to get shifted and sacked by Reddick. The line again couldn't hold him. Josh Sweat got in the backfield, and by the time that Garoppolo looked away from Sweat, Hassan Reddick was right there, and the 49ers are going to try for a field goal. So Robbie Gould will hope to turn this into a 10-point game. San Francisco needed more than that as we close out the third quarter. 13-0 Eagles. Gould from 40. And this time, it's good. .23 seconds to go in the third quarter. The 49ers are on the board. This one has been a tight defensive affair. But again, it seems like the Eagles lead by more than 10. It's 13-3. Scott and Watkins back to return. Gould's kick is taken at the 15 by Watkins, and they'll take it out of bounds at the 33. So 14 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, all advantages towards the Eagles. They have plenty of carries, and Hurts has played a good game. They are 15 minutes for a return to the fake Super Bowl. Sanders on a run. San Francisco playing pass. Sanders breaks a tackle and gets 5 yards. And we've played 3 quarters. 45 minutes gone here at Lincoln Financial Field. Eagles 13, San Francisco 3. So the only scoring in the quarter, that field goal at the end by Robbie Gould. This has really turned into a dour affair. Hurts 12 of 19 for $180. Garoppolo 13 for 23 for 142. Sanders 10 carries, 38 yards on the ground. Hurts, if you're wondering, 6 carries for 28. Garoppolo is 3 for 6, but he had the fumble. So Hurts the leading passer, 12 for 19, 180 yards. McCaffrey, the best rusher. He's rushed for 54 and 8 carries. Net yards in favor of the 49ers. They've also had the ball a long time, 26-34 for San Francisco. The Eagles have only had it 18 minutes and 26 seconds. But the defense has been heavily in favor of the Eagles, despite the fact that the net yards are 263-240 in favor of San Francisco. First downs 14-9 in favor of the 49ers. But again, on the scoreboard, it is 13-3. Second and 5 for Hurts and company. And Jalen's going to take it himself. They play for the pass. He tucks tail, and Spence brings him down for 5. Here's the measurement.
First down.
Got it. First down. So the Eagles move it. They have it at their own 43. They lead by 10 as we start the fourth quarter. Medium short to Dallas, the tight end. They play for the run. Hurts finds Goddard at the 49. That's a gain of 6. Second and 4, and the clock continues to run. I think it's Goddard. I would say Goddard. I'm going to get comments and unlikes and all that. Sanders on second and 4. The 49ers play for the pass. Sanders gets through the line and he gets 4. He's slow to get up, however, and he's there. They're going to measure as they adjusted his padding, and that's good. First and 10. The clock continues to run. The Eagles sit on the 49er 47. Boston Scott will come in to carry it. San Francisco playing for the pass. Gives it to Scott, and Boston hit at the line, but tick, tick, tick. 2nd and 10. Medium short to Pascal is the call. They play for the pass. Hurts looks around and a run. Hufanga knocked him down after a gain of 8. And Hurts has that ability to scramble. And he bought the Eagles 8 yards. It goes out of bounds, 12:04 to go. But the Eagles hoping to get one score too many for San Francisco. They're not in Dicker range yet. It would be 56 yards from here. Same call, medium short to Pascal. San Francisco in a blitz. Hurts looks around, and he's going to be running around, and Ridgeway knocks him down for the sack. So again, really the pass rush for both of these teams has been quite good. And so Aaron Sipsis comes out for the punt. 11:32 to go, 7 plays, 23 yards, and 4 minutes off the clock. Ray McLeod's been busy back there. This punt is going to roll dead at the 2. So a great punt by the Eagles, and the 49ers take over from their own 2-yard line. They trail by 10. You can do whatever you want here as far as pass or run is concerned, but you need something, and you need it soon. Kittle on a medium pass from their own 2. Kittle running, can't make the play, 2nd down. Now McCaffrey will carry it. Eagles in a zone. Give us to McCaffrey. Christian breaks through for a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd down and 2. A blocking back, Kyle, is in the game. And Kyle's going to get a medium short pass. Philly looking for the run. Garoppolo rolls away, finds Kyle at the 14, and is brought down by James Bradbury after a gain of 5. They convert barely. Mitchell in the backfield with Kyle. Ayuk on a medium pass. And Philly doubles him. Garoppolo looks around for Kittle instead, and that is incomplete.
Flag on the play.
And there's a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
And Kittle did just a little too much shoving there. And that's half the distance. 1st down and 18 for the 49ers with 10 minutes to go. Ball on their own 7-yard line. Everybody has all 3 timeouts. Mitchell with a run. And he gets in the secondary and is hit at the 19. They'll give him 12. Kyle, the blocking back, with a good block. And that gave him, instead of a 7-yard gain, that gave him 12. So San Francisco can do it on the ground. Now they need to prove, with 9:20 to go, that they can do it in the air. Jawan Jennings in the ball game. 3 wide receiver set for the 49ers. Mitchell remains in the backfield. Medium pass to Jennings, the call. Deep zone for the Eagles. Garoppolo looks around. Throw is incomplete. 3rd down and 6. Kittle on a medium pass. The Eagles 11 single coverage. Kittle has it at the 30. He loses some ground. Bradbury makes a tackle, but it is a gain of 9, and that will move the sticks. So Garoppolo, kind of like a weeble wobble right now. He weebles and wobbles, but he's not falling down. 8:28 to go in the football game. 13-3 Philly. Mitchell on a zone, on a draw. Eagles kitchen sink blitz. Mitchell brought down by Cox after a gain of 1. Couldn't outrun that. McCaffrey back in the game as the lone setback for Garoppolo. 2nd and 9, clock running, 7:44 to go here in the 4th quarter. Samuel on a medium pass. Eagles in the zone. Garoppolo over the middle. Samuel has it at the 37. P.J. Edwards brings him down because Samuel spun backwards, and it is a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 2. 6:58 to go. The neck cracking as I take a drink. What are we calling here? We're going to give it to McCaffrey. 49ers have run the ball well. They watch McCaffrey for the run, and Christian, well, he's going to get a gain of 5. So even though the Eagles were looking for it, McCaffrey, surprised, they keyed on him, and he saw it coming and bounced around and got the first down from the 41-yard line. 6:22 to go. It's still a 10-point game. Eagles up. Jennings on a medium short. Eagles in the zone. Jennings, that throw from Garoppolo was incomplete, and the clock stops with 6:15 to go. 10 plays for the 49ers. 39 yards, but more importantly for the Eagles, the 49ers have burned 5:10 off the clock. McCaffrey on a medium short. Philly bumping and running. Garoppolo has McCaffrey at the 45, but P.J. Edwards will hold that to a gain of 4, and it's 3rd and long from the San Francisco 45. 5:36 to go. Ayuk on a medium pass. Philly blitzing. They're going to double Kittle. Ayuk is well covered, and they can't do anything with it. Now, I guess with 5.5 to go, you kind of have to go for it. Kittle on a medium short. He is not doubled. He has it at the 49, but Reed Blankenship knocks him down after a gain of 4. And so the ball goes over on downs. And so with 5:20 to go, Jalen Hurts will try to wind this up. Boston Scott inside run. They play for Hurts. It's given to Scott, and Boston picks up 3. 4:34 to go. Sanders now in the ball game. He will go with an inside run. They double for a pass. Give us to Sanders, and Miles gets a yard. 3rd and 6. And the Eagles are going to let the clock run. 3:48 to go. Ball on the 49er 45. Sanders on a screen. They're playing a bump and run, the 49ers. Sanders has it at midfield. Hits around one defender. Then Thomas brings him down right at the first down marker. The measure, no. They are stopped short. 3:03 to go. They aren't in field goal range. Hurts is going to call his own number. And it's even worse for San Francisco because they had 12 men on the field. So they are called for timeout. They did not get called for the flag. Hurts looks to the sideline, but I'm going to call the same play. Keith Sanders, another flag is down. And the Eagles gave that one away. 4th and 6. And this time with 3:03 to go, they're going to have to punt it. Sipsis is on the field. See where he can pin Ray McLeod and company. From the 49er 45, it rolls into the end zone for a touchback. Advantage San Francisco, but they don't have a lot of time. Checking the stats says that Garoppolo was 18 for 32 for 171. Hurts has not had to throw it that much. Again, dour would be the use I would word for this game. Just tight up defensively. First and 10 from the 20, 2:54 to go. San Francisco in a hurry-up. Kittle on a medium pass. Zone for the Eagles. Kittle over the middle. Has it at the 29, but he's held to a gain of 9. 2:28 to go. They need 2 scores. McCaffrey on a screen. They jam the line. Garoppolo finds the screen to McCaffrey at the 27. McCaffrey has room. He's pushed out by Slay at the 40. And that is a first down. And a big one at that. 2:20 to play. 10-point game. Jennings on a medium short. The Eagles in a nickel. They blitz. And Jennings deflected by Reddick. Second down. Mitchell is in. Outside run to see if they can draw some yards. And give to Mitchell. That was the right call. Follows the left guard for a gain of 8. Third down and 2 at the 2-minute warning. So they need 2 scores. It doesn't matter what the order that it's in. Gould isn't going to get much of an advantage. He needs probably the Philly 45. So about 35 rather. So about 15 yards. Screen to Mitchell is the call. Philly trying to force a quick pass. Garoppolo finds him at the 46. Won't get much though. Knocked out of bounds for a loss of 2, and it's now 4th and 4. So 4th and ball game here for the 49ers. 1:53 to go. Ayuk on a medium short. Philly in his zone. Garoppolo finds him at the 48. He is knocked out after a gain of 7. So they convert. 1:46. Gould says 10. Give me 10 more. Kittle on a medium pass. Philly in his zone. Garoppolo back to throw. Tries to find Kittle. Blankenship gets a hand on it. 1:38 to go. 2nd and 10. McCaffrey comes back in. He's their best pass receiver out of the backfield. Medium short the call. They're bumping and running. He tries to find McCaffrey. He does at the 44. But Sean Bradley brings him down after a gain of 3, and that won't do San Francisco any good.
Timeout, offense.
3rd and 7, and the 49ers call their first timeout. Second timeout. 1:27 to go. 3rd down, obviously in 4-down territory. Samuel on a medium pass. Nakeem McCaffrey. Samuel has it in traffic for a gain of 8. So a good quick throw. They run to the line. 1:07 to go. 3 wide receivers. Screen to McCaffrey. Philly making it tough. Garoppolo finds McCaffrey at the 40. He goes out of bounds at the 35 and 8 seconds to get 1 yard. Gould says 50-50. I need more. 2nd down and 9. Jennings on a medium short is the call. Philly blitzes. Jennings, the throw. Wallace gets a hand on it. No, sir. 3rd and 9. 51 seconds to go. Medium short to Kittle, the tight end. Philly bumping and running. They double Kittle. Garoppolo has to run around. He buys some time, but not enough. And Brandon Graham will make the sack with San Francisco needs to call time. 33 seconds to go. And for Graham, that's his second sack of the ball game. The 49ers have to call time. 43 seconds, 4th and 14. Hey, on a medium long. They're doubled. Garoppolo under pressure. Sweat knocks him down, and that's the ball game. So it really doesn't matter who the quarterback was for San Francisco. The Eagles just toyed with him. And Jalen Hurts is a knee away from winning the ball game. That's it. That felt like a 30-point win. Brandon Graham is going to be your MVP, and why not? 4 tackles and 2 sacks. And so although the 49ers had 348 net yards, the Eagles just wouldn't let them do a gosh darn thing. And in fact, the Eagles sacked Garoppolo 6 times. Hurts, surprisingly, was sacked 3 times. Turnovers, 2 for the Niners, 1 for the Eagles. And if we look at the individual stats here, Garoppolo just wasn't much to do. They held Hurts to 40 yards on the ground. I mean, San Francisco did what it needed to do. But the Eagles' defense was all the better. Hufanga, the leading tackler for San Francisco, he had 6. Edwards had 10. Robbie Gould did not have a good game for San Francisco. I don't think it mattered. The Eagles' defense, San Francisco only punted twice, which is amazing. Sips has punted 6 times. And these pretty much speak for themselves. San Francisco actually was 8 for 17 on 3rd down. They turned it over 4 times on 4th down, including that last. The Eagles just never went for it. San Francisco ran the ball well. They didn't throw the ball well. And that, if you only get 3.5 yards a pass, that's not going to do you any good. San Francisco got 3 points the only time they had it in the red zone. The Eagles in the second half never had it in the red zone. In fact, they didn't even score. But their defense was stout. And long drives twice from San Francisco in the 4th quarter went all for naught. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. We're trying out the format. Not sure we would do a full game like this, but that's what a full game looks like with that. Hopefully it was good for you visually along with audio and all that. And so I guess the Eagles weren't a fluke after all, were they? I apologize for not knowing how to pronounce the names for a lot of these players, but it was a very entertaining ball game. And so the Eagles win our NFC Championship what if by the score of 13-3. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good night, everybody. So long.